if a rank 1 player who's an Overwatch Hall of Famer makes these mistakes, it means that you're probably making them as well. The good news is that there's plenty to learn from it. I'm awkward and I happen to be a rank 1 player as well, and these mistakes are super common with our students at rankupacademy.gg. So in this video, I will simplify what the Fran and potentially you could be doing in order to improve on DPS. Let's jump into it. Oh no, you know what? Let's look at the Fran. Yeah, the Fran.
Somehow didn't shoot.
Yeah, didn't shoot. Okay. Taking that... Okay, the problem... So, quick question for everybody, quick question. Is this an off angle? Yes or no? Quickly. The answer is yes. So, can somebody explain to me why is he on an off angle and everybody just shoots at him to the point that he's low HP and he gets pushed by Soldier and probably dies? Doesn't die. Okay. Yeah, peaks too early. Now, it's fine to shoot, but what I think he should have done is go with his team initially, over here, shoot a bit, and then move on to that angle. Would have worked way better, simply on timing. Because he moved onto the off angle so early, and he picked there so early, that the enemy simply, he was the only person they saw. Way too passive here. He's giving free space. Walk forward, shoot, you have 2 dashes. No reason to give that, like... They have to walk through a tiny choke point where he can virtually not miss any shots. He has to walk and play over there, not let them walk in for free. All of this is letting people walk for free. It's not good. Way too passive here. Especially when you play a character like Freja, where, well, you can't really die because... People have been fighting for 5 million years, and he hasn't been really shooting anybody. He killed the soldier. I actually don't even know what the soldier was doing, if I'm being honest with you. And his Rodok is doing a lot of work. But let's be real here. The Fran is not really contributing much. Again, staying here, bro. He's playing like a turret. Playing like a turret.
Oh, damn it.
2 eternities later. Dude, what the fuck am I watching? Dude, I can't believe the soldier. Like, yeah, this is trolling, dude. This is straight up trolling. He's playing like a turret. Everyone is pushing. I don't know why he's standing here. Very low uptime, very far away in general. I think his Rodok is literally. I mean, his team is kind of doing a lot of the work. He's just killing soldier because that soldier is dumb.
Dude, Freya just broken on.
I think this one is gonna be a little bit more interesting. This is less of a map where you can just camp a spot. Okay. Very passive. If he has the option to take the space, needs to take the right side dojo. Why? Because they're gonna try to walk through a choke point. It's free shots when they try to walk through a choke point. When space is given to you, just take it. When he can take more control of a map, you should always take it. You see how the Rodok notices that and he immediately walks forward to the corner to hold the bridge? That's what the Fran should have done. Not walk to the corner, but rather play on the right side dojo. So he has clear line of sight. And if they go left, he also has clear line of sight on the left side. So Freya has very strong mobility. Very strong mobility, which means she can basically fly up and move to the sides. Which means that you're going to be able to surprise the enemies quite consistently. So the last thing you want to do is be stationary. You want to move around quite frequently because you want to surprise enemies. Like here, for example, if you know the soldier is here and he broke line of sight, if you walk to the left side, you're going to be able to catch him. But you won't be able to catch him when it's a 1v1. But it seems like he's trolling right now. He's taking the soldiers 1v1s. With the Fran, you never know. I don't know. I feel like the Fran is trolling like 50% of the time, man. Let me watch that again. Try to shoot Freya. Okay, good. Shooting Sigma here is fine. Maybe he can die, but not really. Here is a good position. Can hold the bridge, but as soon as he notices These guys are pushing. It's time to leave. Sigma is taking right side. You see that his team is not following up. Just leave that spot. It's kind of pointless. Just leave that spot. Go left side. Try to silk around. See where you can surprise the enemies. I mean, technically you can surprise Sigma with full HP, but, you know.
Take me low.
Why is the front playing like a turret, bro?
No, man.
This might be a better VOD. Let's watch that then. This one is pretty damn bad, and I don't think the front plays like that. The front has 23% win rate on Freya. Well, I can tell why.
Rig 1, 0 CD, about.
Very, very stationary, kind of. Could have taken an angle on the right side, maybe. Could have tried. I mean, the left side is now good. Look, check this out, check this out, check this out, check this out. Let me show you something very quick. When you see... We have to skip like 5 seconds. When you see this screen where everyone's looking here, that's your cue. Let me move quickly to the left side. Why? Because everybody's looking here. I can surprise people on the left side. I mean, you can sit and poke down main, but you notice nothing is really dying. And the reason why nothing is really dying because they know he's gonna pick from these angles. They just know. They just know he's gonna pick from these angles. And the only reason why he even got a kill is because somebody brought her to 1 HP. That was a good ult. But they still lose the fight.
Oh my god.
He keeps staying. Basically, the fan is playing Freya like he would play a Torbjorn turret. He's staying in the same position forever, and he's just trying to brute force the damage in. But the problem is, when the enemy knows where you are at, and you don't have the surprise element, the element of surprise, what ends up happening is they can easily take cover. They first of all, they constantly like spam the area that you're standing and shooting. If you don't have the element of surprise, the kill potential is very, very low.
Goodbye,
well, as
Charlie.
you can see.
Goodbye, bro.
Has to switch angles more often. Actually hits really nice shots. And I think his distance for the most part is okay. Here, like, if you see that the Ashe is looking main, pick right side a little bit. Try to sneak up on the right side, then go back. See, like, the Ashe will not die like that in a million years because the Ashe knows that he's there. The Ashe just knows. Have to shoot main, try to... Maybe here, boom, left side. Maybe boom, high ground, here. Try to suppress in the high ground. Maybe I should have. Yeah, maybe. I mean, here, he wins the fight. Why? Because Junker Queen. The contribution, the France contribution is very, very low in these fights. Outside of spamming down main and doing some damage, there's no contributions.
They have no heals. We could win this. I'll try to shoot the hog a lot.
No reason for him to push the payload. 3 shots down main. Shoot down main, show yourself main, and then see when you can create an angle. So, right now, can... I like this little sneaky angle, but again, doesn't really accomplish anything.
Ready? Hit me, hit me, hit me. Oh, no.
Here, left side, window left side, boom. Bottom left, ramp, left side. Try to get a pick. Need to rotate. Could have probably caught the Torbjorn as well. Staying down main like a turret and shooting, man. Doesn't really move in it. Like, see, no kills, no nothing. The only team... Like, why did this team win? Because Hadi got nano and just push forward and kill 3. And you know, this really surprises me because like when you see the front play soldier, for example, he moves a lot quite often. He moves a lot quite often. He moves around, flanks.
Yeah, shoot, they have literally a 0 tank heal.
Instead of sitting here, can do some damage for the fight. No reason for a Freya ever to be pushing the payload. Okay, I saw some vision on the left side. I think going left side here is pretty good. I mean, here you have to set up main, and when you have an opportunity, shoot, and go left. Okay, you see, Ashe top left. If you go left side, you can surprise. Hadi casually kills everyone.
I need some help.
You see, man, I really like the Fran. I kind of feel bad, but I have to be honest here. How the hell, think about it. How the hell did the Fran end up dying from a Zarya here? Zarya is over here, man. How the fuck did she get all the way over here without him moving? It's turret gameplay. How did the Zarya get from over there all the way here without him moving? So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The Fran plays plays Freya like a Torbjorn turret, and that is why he's 23% win rate. The Fran, actually, I think he has an instinctive understanding of how to do it on Soldier. But that's exactly what I'm talking about. You see, the Fran is one of the best players of all time in the game. But just because you're good doesn't necessarily mean that you understand why you're good. It's like kind of a subconscious thing. In order for you to be able to teach these things, you need to make the subconscious, you need to understand it consciously. You need to understand, why am I beating these guys so easily? And it doesn't really boil down to mechanics. Well, the Fran has really good mechanics, but at this point in time, there are a lot of people with really good mechanics. Like the Fran is not outstanding in terms of mechanics compared to Champion 3 players. I'm not saying he's worse than them, but he's definitely not significantly better. So it really boils down to decision making. And what is the decision making that the Fran is lacking? Is simply playing Freya like a turret. He needs to understand that he needs, in order to get kills, you need to have the element surprise on enemies. And the more mobile your character is, the more easy, like you can do it so much more easy. Because you can move pretty fast. So when you're standing here, 2 seconds later, you can show up on the left side. So if you know Ashe is in top left tiger and shooting at your teammates here on the payload, or shooting at your tank over there, it means that the Ashe is not looking at that position currently, on the left side. If he goes left side and try to get surprise, very likely to get a kill. But even if not to get a kill, probably force out of the fight for quite some time. So in short, the Fran, you need to constantly start main, shoot. When the fight plays out, figure out where the enemies are not paying attention to, and move into that position. If you found this breakdown simple that you can understand, we can break down your gameplay on a daily basis, rankupacademy.gg, so check us out. Somebody says Bilal 2, Beetle 2, Bilal 2? I can will rank game.
I want to play with.
No, he's Grandmaster. Why are you guys saying Masters? It's not Masters, it's Grandmaster.
What? How much is it? Is it 80 bucks?
Should I watch Sugar Freeze? The best strategy to learn from NA? Probably. And yes and no.
Man, our current is great. Monopoly money.
So that's like 30 in America.
It's like $5 for you guys.
Sig, huh?
Why all the blinks here? Why 2 blinks? I didn't understand the 2 blinks there.
Everything is just so expensive.
Doom is distracting. Or in front of too many people's spaces. Forced to use recoil. Yeah, that was not good. Look, let me show you.
Monopoly money.
Let me. So what I've been talking about with the element of surprise up until now is this. Check.
Like $5 for you guys.
He play. I think he's duo Q with a Doom. Look. When Doom does this right now, everybody's looking at Doom. That is exactly when you should engage. That is the perfect timing of engagement. Everyone is looking at a Doom. Now you need to go in. But now, look, his Doom leaves. He goes in. What happens? Now they're not busy with Doom because Doom went out. So what happens? They all turn around and shoot at him because they're not busy with Doom. If he went in when the Doom was in, they wouldn't have paid attention to him and he wouldn't have died. So when the Doom went in and they're all distracted, it was the perfect time to hit, and he didn't, and he only did after his Doom disengaged.
Let's get this fight.
Well, not much you can do here. That's kind of a lost fire from the get-go. He came back from spawn, his team was fighting already. Take left side, it's free. I can also... Never mind.
I know a tracer. I know another tracer. Besides Vital.
Left side was free. Could have taken that from the enemy tracer.
Young and beautiful.
Wait, there actually is just no hit scan Canadians. We're doomed. We pick that up immediately.
Oh yeah, this fucking seeker, bro. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the guy got cancelled.
What the hell is going on? Why did he get the pulse on the soldier? Because soldier was not paying attention. It was actually a pretty good time to engage. But they should have not done that simply because number 1, they have 1 down. Could have just waited. Number 2, they have all their cooldowns. I mean, so it's force slam before you do that. I mean, either force slam or make sure that the other people are in. So if you pulse bomb and they get lamped, they're still low HP and people can follow up. No, I understand the play, but it was not smart. in front of people's faces, engaged too early on the soldier. Instead, what he should have done is actually set up. He dies to the tracer. The engagements are just way too early. The engagement themselves, he didn't really try to set up a single time. If they're all standing right side, he can just blink left side and try to circle around them and distract them so he Doom can go in. Okay. Okay. Go back is good. Doom is gonna go in now. Needs to go now. Yeah. That's a good time. That is a good time. Go under. Go. Okay. Could have Silco run the right side. It would have been actually pretty good as well. Soldier surprised him. Ironically, what a soldier just did is what he needs to do most of the game. That's good mechanics, though. I'll tell you that much. He doesn't take any deep angles. Yeah, he does. The thing is, he never in this entire round, in 4 minutes, he never ended up in a position where he was clearly at the blind spot in enemies. He never ended up behind them where they're not looking. I mean, he kind of did a few times, but it was because they were looking at his Doom, but he still kind of showed up main in front of them. What the fuck are these? Can he touch? He can't touch. Okay, now, yeah, good soldier. Go, 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 go. He's not paying attention. Oh, yeah, nice, good. See, that was good. That was good. You see, Doom went in. Soldier looks at Doom. Boom, he engages from the blind spot of the soldier. That was pretty good. Really good. I don't. It's the overtime syndrome, man. When it's overtime, people just tend to lose. Good going for the health pack. Pretty smart. Most could go for the pulse, and I think posting there is absolutely fine. If Sigma low HP go for healers, no. Alright, now he needs to set up. What does he need to do? Go, or how is he here already? How the fuck did he get? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Bap wasn't paying attention. He double blinked. That was a really good play. Love to see that. Shooting the monkey because there's nobody else to shoot. Pretty damn good. That was pretty good. That was a pretty solid fight. I like that. The problem is that it happens once every 5 minutes. This type of play. The reason why he took so much poke damage is because, well, just in front... Soldier spamming down main, he blinks into main. If Soldier had Helix Rocket, he might have died as well. Yep. Takes a lot of unnecessary poke. He's doing also going crazy over there. Trying to surprise here, I'm assuming. Good, good. That was solid. Why? Surprise! Look, surprise them both! Check this out. Wait, wait. What did he... What? Ah. Dude, I thought he was lagging. What is he... What's going on? Pretty good. Solid kill on the lifer, exactly, because he wasn't paying attention. He was looking... He was trying to help his tank. Surprised him. Nice try. Force free. Good. No recall, can't really hard engage it. Now needs to go probably... Okay, shoot monkey's good. He got booped. Now people don't pay attention. Never mind, his BAP is dead and his venture is fucked. Okay, now people don't pay attention. Nice try. Was a little bit too late to engage there. But he didn't seem to understand where people were at, so he tried to stabilize. This guy has nice mechanics though, he shoots nice. Shoots good. He's also holding ultimate. To be honest, he was never really had a reason until now to use it. So popping in front of the window is a little bit crazy. Top right would be a great position to go in right now. Please go top right. Below 2, BTL 2. BTL 2, go top right, man. Okay, Doom went in. It's a good timing to go, but he couldn't look. Check. Venture here. People pay attention to Venture. Double blink top right. You have a clear angle on the soldier in front of his face with cover. Nice, good kill. spent a little bit too much time in front there, but zoned out by BAP. I would have been, you know, I would have been really happy if he pulls somebody. I'm kidding. It would be a bad play, but kind of want him to pull somebody.
Okay, my bad.
Oopsie. Doom's dead. Not much you can do. All you have to do here is wait. Too much in front. Took a little bit too much bow damage for no reason. You can pick right side. Now they go in. Look, Venture's going in, distracting. Doom goes in, distracting. Unfortunately, they. Oh, that was a pretty nice try. I don't think he should have. Well, it's overtime. He has to push that. Never mind. He had the right idea of trying to circle around them. So the thing is, this guy has really good mechanics. I actually never watched this guy before. He has really good mechanics, pretty solid on Freja. And it's really interesting that we see these type of players. That we see Kenzo with amazing mechanics, we see this guy with amazing mechanics, but for some reason they're really, really struggling. And when I say struggling, I mean by no means low GM is a low rank, but when you see people like that and their highlight reels, you're like, oh my god, this guy has to be the best. But they really aren't. And the gap is within the decision making. So if this was not proof enough that the reason why you are not as high rank as you can be is not because of mechanics, well, I don't know what else could prove it. These guys are very, very, very. Dude, I would argue that this guy has way better Tracer mechanics than me by a large margin. I think. Well, he plays more Tracer than me, but I'm Champ 3. This guy is GM 5. You understand the gap between Champ 3 and GM 5? You understand what type of the gap that is? That is like the gap between fucking Stephen Curry and some high schooler. The point I'm making is that this guy has really good mechanics, but what does he lack in decision making? He makes very explosive plays once every 4 minutes. So he goes in, tries to do the triple blink, try to one clip, and then go back. He doesn't have consistent pressure from positions that the enemies have to pay attention to or they don't pay attention to. So he either distracts or he kills the distracted. He tries to consistently go into these explosive type of plays of the triple blink to recall. And the point of the issue with that is you can only do that once every 12 seconds. But Tracer needs to get consistent value every few seconds. Okay? So the general principle of what if I was Betel 2, what I would work on is pretty simple, man. Try to circle around enemies way more often. Try to circle around enemies, and when you see that the enemies don't pay attention to you, that's your cue to be very aggressive when they don't pay attention, when they're really busy with something else. Doom goes in, they all look at Doom, now it's your time to go. But just beforehand, you still set up in a position where you can engage reliably. So instead of Doom goes in and now I triple blink and shoot, first go set up, go into position that when the Doom goes in, within a second, only one blink, you can get into position where you just shoot them in the back. You have to make this in and out type of plays where enemies are not paying attention by circling around them, by setting up in advance before the fight even begins. When the fight starts and the enemies are busy, then you're going. Instead of doing it on a once every 15-second cooldown when you have your recall with triple blink. Because then after all of your cooldowns are burnt, you can't really play aggressive as much as you could and capitalize on what your Doom or Venture or whoever on your team is doing. That was pretty fun, man. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys enjoy this type of content? I actually enjoyed it. It's really interesting that, you know, like people like watch these guys, and by no means they're bad players. They're really good players, right? I mean, yeah, just because you're not champ 3, champ 2, champ 1 doesn't mean you're a bad player. But obviously, there's a very, very big difference between champ players and these guys. There's a big gap. There's a huge gap. Champ 5, GM 5 is a huge gap. Huge gap. And the reason for that, even though they have amazing mechanics, the reason for that is because they have a gap in decision making. They can make a good play, but once every 4 minutes. The champ player can make a good play once every 10 seconds. And that's the difference. If you'd like to see me go from metal ranks all the way up to GM on Freja, let me know in the comments down below.